What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Orozco Body and Mind podcast. I'm your host, Chris Orozco. Today is Sunday, May 10th. Today is Mother's Day. So, first of all, I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. I want to wish my mother a happy Mother's Day. And, it's amazing what these women do for um, their children. They sacrifice their time, they sacrifice their uh, everything. Women, mothers, sacrifice so much for their child, and that unconditional love that a woman has for their children is beyond words. It's beyond the physical realm. I mean, it's the purest love there is, the love of a mother. Um, it's really just amazing to watch what these women are able to do from a day to day, to taking care of the home, taking care of their children, taking care of their spouse, their husband. I mean, women are just like the most incredible, just special people. And, anyways, I wanted to start just by saying how wonderful mothers are. And for me, my mother, uh, you know, it has been somebody who, has been pushed me to be better. My mother, our relationship, I'm not gonna lie, hasn't always been the best. Um, and if you're somebody out there who has a tough relationship with their mother, um, I just want to sympathize with you because I can relate. My mother has been somebody who we haven't always had it the best, but I've been able to forgive her. I've been able to let go of the past and understand that, if we have a mom that, is dealing with their own, insecurities, their own beliefs, their own, way of thinking. And, we just have to forgive them. We have to show compassion. And, my mother was somebody who had a really, really tough childhood. My mother really struggled growing up with her mom. And, it's something that has been passed on from generation to generation. And, I told myself that, I have to forgive, I have to let go and, show her a lot of love, a lot of, just a lot of love. At the end of the day, we have to love, we have to forgive. So I have a really special memory with my mom that I wanted to share. And it kind of shows the love that the moms have for their kids. I remember when I was about 4 years old, maybe 5 years old. My mother, we were, she was carrying me through this grocery store in Colombia, and my mother tripped and cut her whole knee. Like, I'm talking about gushing blood. Her knee was gushing blood, and she was in a lot of pain, and she was limping. And, she didn't let go of me. She didn't, put me down. She kept carrying me because, that's how mothers are. They're always gonna put their kids first. And that I never forget that memory. Those people saying, we should put that kid down. And it was just this wonderful memory of sacrifice that my mom has done for me, and I'm very thankful for that. So I wanted to start off by just saying thank you to all the mothers. Thank you for your example. Thank you for your greatness. Thank you for all that you do for humanity, and we don't take it for granted. So, today's podcast, I wanted to dive in and, for us to understand that we have a special opportunity if we came to this lifetime. We have a special gift that we came to this lifetime. And, we have to be able to look at ourselves with love, with compassion. And we have to understand that we are all suffering in some type of way, whether it's with our habits, whether it's mentally, whether it's with our actions, the way we speak. We're all suffering, all humanity. But we have to look at ourselves and understand where we can make certain changes. Look at our life, and we have to ask ourselves, where could I be better? If we understand that we can make changes, positive changes in our life, little by little, then we can start turning our lives around. And it doesn't matter if you are, somebody with a lot of money. It doesn't matter if you're somebody who has no money. There's always improvement. Life is about growing, it's about learning, it's about finding out who you really, really are. We are all treasures. We are all, this beautiful essence of life. We are all very capable of living our true purpose. But we have to look at ourselves every single day. We have to understand who we are. We have to understand our habits. We have to understand what makes us unique. We all have gifts. We all have the ability to grow spiritually. We all have the ability to grow emotionally. And we all have the ability to reach our true potential. But it starts with ourselves. It starts by understanding who we are. Most of us don't really know who we are. We go through life and we wake up every day, we go to work, we come home from work, we turn on the TV, we watch our shows, and we don't really take the time to ask ourselves, who am I? Who is this person that I am every day? We never take the time to do that. We have to be able to ask a lot of questions. When I was young, and I think some of my friends or some of my family members knew this from an early age for me, I was always curious about different things in life. I was always, I would see that, I would always ask my other people, like, what happens after death? And I was just like 8 years old. And, it was just a curiosity that I had. And as I gotten older, I want to know more about life and, the secrets of life. What makes us who we are? What's our soul? What's our true being? Who are we meant to be in this life? This whole universe, right, is incredibly enormous. And we are on Mother Earth, and we go through life every day just, distracted. We go through life just doing these bad habits, and we go through life not knowing our purpose. We think our purpose is just to work for 30, 40 years just to retire so then we get to enjoy life. And I don't believe that the creator. I don't believe that God, whatever you believe in, puts you on earth to just live a life where we do things robotically. We just wake up and do the same thing and then wait for the weekend. And then in the weekend, we like to enjoy ourselves. And then it's like Monday hits. And, I don't think that's a life that uh, we should strive for. I think we should, understand that we should go for a purpose. We should ask ourselves, what do I really want to do with my life? What do I really, how can I bring the most happiness into the world? How can I be the best version of myself each day and find that purpose, find my calling? You know, I believe that every single one of us has a purpose. Others might be bigger, others might be smaller, but if we walk in our purpose, if we continue to do things the right way, if we continue to behave better, if we continue to watch how we talk, watch how we think, if we become impeccable people, I believe that life rewards us with amazing gifts. But because we're distracted, because we, go through life, just the same way every single day, and we don't ask our souls, what's my real purpose? What did I come to this lifetime to do? And we never take the time. We never take the time to sit and meditate. We never take the time to observe how we're thinking. We have all these thinking patterns, and we're so used to thinking a certain way. We're so used to having a certain, thinking patterns and beliefs. Yet we're so used to just not doing things the right way that we think that's who we are. And, a lot of us, are lazy. We don't like to work on ourselves. We don't like to learn new things. We don't like to study. And, we just go through life, and then 40, 50 years pass, and then we haven't really done any work. We haven't developed the qualities we need to become better people. We haven't developed the qualities to understand ourselves, and we never change. So, you might be 20 years old, and then 30 years later, you're 50 years old, and we're still doing the same things. We're supposed to evolve as time goes on. If you're the same person you were 5 years ago, if we're still doing the same things, and like, that doesn't really make any sense. We should. Somebody told me every 5 years you should be somebody new, and it takes a lot of effort, but it's worth it. Personal growth is something that becomes addicting if you really, really commit yourself to and improving, and you could become literally a whole new person, and understanding that there is an end goal, there is something to look for in the future, but it's the process every single day, doing work that's going to help you improve. And one of my meditation teacher always says that we have to try to do the best we can every single day, and then the next day ask yourself, how can I do it better? If we live with that kind of attitude, if we continue to do things the right way, then eventually we align with who we're meant to be. We're not meant to struggle, and I'm not saying that you're not gonna have bumps in the road. I'm not gonna say that life's gonna be easy, but you'll know how to handle certain things um, better if you understand your own emotions, your own thinking patterns, your own your own self. You'll once a tough situation happens, now we don't just react, but we observe and we handle things a better way. So this personal growth journey is something that is for everybody, and it doesn't end. It's from the moment we're born to the moment we die. It's continuous work. It's not like I've always said this before. It's not for everybody. But if you're an individual who wants to, make a difference in the world, who wants to have a good quality of life, who wants to live from the right values, who wants to understand their soul's purpose, then we have to take the time to ask ourselves these questions and become better each and every single day. So, yeah, guys, I just want to continue to show up for you guys. I want to continue to give you some inspiration. I have this amazing teacher who I get to be around every single day, well, almost every single day. And, the wisdom that he has, I'll be a fool if I wasn't sharing it with you guys. Because, since I've been going to this meditation center now for 3 years, I've had about five retreats, one international retreat, weekend retreats, about four of them. I just been able to understand more about our life and our purpose and what we came to this world to do. Um, it's not all about, the money. It's not all about the job title. It's not all about, having more and more. And there's nothing wrong with materialistic things, right? We could have some, we can, do, have whatever we want, but life is not about that. You came to this world to, find yourself and your purpose. And we came to, love other people. We came to just be our true being. And once we understand who we really are, once we go through life making positive changes, life will help us find our way. Life will put the right people, will put us in the right path. We just have to show the curiosity, the initiation to want change, want improvement, and build the life we're truly meant to have. So, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Uh, you know, in the future, we're going to have some guests. Maybe by the summertime, I've just been busy with some stuff. But I want to, bring on wonderful people who have made positive changes, who have inspired me, some of my friends who have a lot of wisdom. And I want to be able to share it with you guys. So that's coming up, in a few weeks, probably 4 weeks. But let's be better. Let's keep doing things the right way. Let's continue to grow, continue to develop all these qualities and virtues that we have, and continue to lay the foundation for the life journey and our becoming our best self. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Thank you again to all the mothers out there, and you guys, you ladies, inspire me every single day to be better, to just be the best version of myself, being surrounded with some amazing women that I know. And thank you for truly just giving it all for your kids. It's truly, truly special. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you continue to do the work, and let's keep becoming our best self. Take care, guys. Have a good one.